Hi everyone, I'm back. Let's see if this works. The microphone wasn't on and it doesn't default. I don't know if this is the right one. Let's see. Yes, it works. Microphone wasn't on. Okay, I hope you all can have an opportunity to jump back on. It's a whole new system. I changed from a PC to a Mac, and a few things are, defaulted to to the factory, and I need to make some changes, especially about the microphone. So anyway, hope you can all jump on. I'm Dallas Piana. You're here in Coaches Scaling Secrets. If you're just jumping on, say hello, you guys. Say hello. See if I can. I have a great husband that helps me with all this tech stuff. So say hi below and let's get to it. So really what we're talking today is why people buy and why they don't buy from you, right? Hi, Paula. Yay, sound, right? um, so, okay. So let's kind of back up a little bit because I want to talk about many of you think that you need more stuff in order for people to buy from you, and really what you want to do is start eliminating things and get really kind of narrow and focused so that your message of exactly what you provide to people, you can articulate it over and over and over again, and all this other fluff is out of the way. Okay, so what people are seeing when they're scrolling and they're in your group, and they may be seeing all kinds of fluff and no hearty value of why you're an expert or how you're an expert, or you're not showing your competence. Okay, and many of you, hi again, feel like you need just one more certificate. You need another certification to prove that you're an expert. And really, most people don't care about that. Okay, most people do not care about that. They want to know, can you produce results? Okay, and the only way you're going to show or is on Facebook, if you're using Facebook as your marketing platform, is you need to talk about it. And when we talk about it, you either have to talk about it through a live, how you can produce results, or your methodology of moving someone from where they are to where they want to be. You either talk about it like I'm doing now in a live, or you have to write about it. Okay, and too many of you are too vague. Okay, in your message to your ideal clients, so they're like, what do you provide? What are the outcomes? And so their burning problem that they have does not, and your solution don't match. Okay, because you're too vague. All right, so that's why no one's going to buy from you. Okay, so you want to be specific of who exactly do you help? Who is your best ideal client? Okay, best ideal client. Why are they the best ideal client? And you may have to go back and look at the people you have helped in the past and say, who was my favorite client? Okay, and what was the transformation that occurred to get to the outcome? And those are the kind of people I want to continue to work with. And then you need to talk about it, either on a live or in your messaging, okay, of who you help exactly, and what the value is that you provide, and what is your methodology to move people through from point A to the outcome or the result, and what are the results that people get when they work with you, okay, and do the work, right? Because you will have people that sign up with you. Hi, Pauline. People will sign up with you and they won't do the work, and therefore they don't get the results. So you have to take that into consideration at all, as well as being a coach. Okay, so that is one reason. Okay, so you've got to be specific. Definitely be specific. And what I teach in my programs is that we are actually at least once or twice a week is even better, is that there is a statement that goes out to your audience about who you help, how you help them, what's your mechanism of helping someone, and what are the outcomes working for you. You don't want to make it hard for people to find out what kind of services you provide. You want to really spell it out for people, because remember, people are on the phone, they're scrolling. So today Jane might see, one sentence that I wrote, and maybe next week she sees the next sentence of what I've written about, of who I help and what kind of results I produce. And then maybe the next day she sees the whole thing and is starting to register with her. Okay. But she's got to see it over and over and over again. My invitation to come work with me. What is my offer? Okay. She's got to see it enough times that it kind of registers in her head. Do I have the problem? Do I want to solve the problem? So really, you want to make sure, there are a lot of people that you're attracting to you that have the problem that you solve, but they're not ready to solve it. They want to stay stuck. Okay. It's not a burning problem. It's not top of their list. It's not like number one thing they want to handle next quarter. Okay. It may be low down on the list, or they're not ready yet. But if you keep educating people and keep dropping your offer, people will start to kind of become more and more alert to who you are and what you do and how you can solve problems. And suddenly this, because you keep are showing up in front of people, they're looking at themselves and saying, am I ready to have this problem solved? Okay. And when people are ready to have this problem solved, that's when they start reaching out to you. Okay. And they say, I'm ready. Okay. But another reason why people won't buy from you is not because of the mismatch, but you also are offering too many things. It's like a Chinese menu or a diner menu. You have too many offerings, so they get confused of what should they pick, what will work for them. So in a confused mind does nothing. Okay. So what we teach, or what I teach in my program, is one offer, one signature program that you provide people to bring them from point A to point B. Okay. One, master it. And mastery can take 1 to 3 years, 5 years before you start adding in other pieces of, how you can help people. Okay. So you really want to, if you have too many offerings, it's too confusing for a lot of people which one to choose. Okay. So it's better to narrow it down, have one signature offer, and that's the one you go with. And you just perfect it. The more times you offer it and you perfect it over and over, it gets better and better and better. Your delivery of your program, and also the results that your clients get are much better. So is this making sense, you guys? Say hello below. Let me know if this is making sense. Tell me, how many programs do you have? How many offerings do you have? Is it one, or are you offering 5 or 10, or, what are you offering? Mastery takes a long time. Heather, hi, Heather. But, that's what, why you want to, when you launch do a soft launch. And a soft launch is something that is you're just doing for 2 weeks. All you're doing is promoting your program through Facebook Lives and text. And you do it for 2 weeks, like really focus for 2 weeks. And then you stop, and then you don't do it for another 60 days. Okay. And then you do it again for 2 weeks. And then you don't do it again for another 60 days. So you're constantly tweaking your offering and your launch of a soft launch of your program. Okay. So, but you get better and better of communicating it. You may tweak the copy, which is the written words, or you may change up the delivery. You may change up what other supplemental posts you're putting in to promote your program. And the delivery of your program, you're going to find that, once you've gone through at least 10 people, you're seeing what in your program you can eliminate, doesn't work, nobody grabs onto, and what things you need to add in because people need certain things as well. All right. So that's why I like a signature program and just one offering. So you want to do that. The other thing is, don't think, if you're a coach, basically, you're better off. The best way, I think, organically, is actually to build your own audience, move them into your personal space, personal page, create engagement there. And when you get enough engagement there and a lot of following there, then open a group. Too many of you are opening up your group too fast and you can't get it over 100 people. Okay. And then you don't know what to write. Okay. You don't know what to post. And so, what we do is we spend a ton of time really getting to know who our ideal client is. So we're attracting like almost the perfect client for us and building our audience. But if you can't get an engagement on your personal page, your group, you're not going to get it into your group. So spend the time really nurturing people on your personal page before you start opening up a group, okay? Once and then obviously we open up a group and, 150 people go in all at once. Now there's some engagement, there's a party, people are interacting with each other, and, people, you are able to provide your value in there, much more than you can on your personal page. So, Pauline says she has one offer. It's her yoga membership, but it is not high ticket. Why not? Why couldn't it be? Maybe you need to extend the length of the program, and therefore the cost goes up, or add additional days or something like that. So, what do you mean? So, if it's not high ticket, so what are you charging for it? For what length of time? Okay. Another reason why people don't buy from you is they can sense, even on the internet, that you don't have confidence in your program. Okay, so you just have to have faith that it's going to work, that your program works, and you just go out there and make it happen. And the way that you gain confidence is that you keep practicing the task, the everyday task, not practicing, but actually implementing the everyday tasks that are needed to build an audience online, communicate with them, share your value, give away some education and some value. So helpful tips, useful tips, how to work with you. What are your results? What can you offer? And you do this consistently every single day. I'm telling you, you're not going to see anything happen. Most people do not see anything happen until like the third month of being consistent every day. So if you are consistent for 2 weeks and then go away because it's 2 weeks, I'm going away for the Christmas and New Year's holiday, you're going to have so much more harder time drumming up engagement and getting people back engaged with you because you didn't keep it going for 2 weeks. Okay, you weren't in there stimulating engagement, keeping the eyes on you, being visible, having attention on you. All right, so you've got to, this is what consistency means, you guys. You've got to post something every day. Okay, and it doesn't have to be value every day. You can supplement with lifestyle posts, which means you've just baked Christmas cookies, or you just put up the mistletoe, or something like, or you just did, look at the lights I put outside my driveway, or this is the grandchildren that came over. Show lifestyle that you're human. That's fine. That you can supplement that in, so that, but you're communicating with people. They're seeing you every day. Okay, and then of course value at least twice a week, at least, if not more. Okay. Yeah, Carol, you have 3 programs. Confuses people. It's like, I love diners. Like, I love a diner, but I always order the same thing. I always order like a tuna fish sandwich. Or if I'm in New York City, I'll get the lox and the bagel and the cream cheese. But otherwise, it's way too confusing for me. There's too much going on. I just go back to what I think I'm going to love. And, if when you're talking to someone on the phone or qualifying them in Messenger, and you're listening to their problem, you basically want to, if you read my post yesterday about, why people won't hire you, a lot of times we're giving away too much information about what our program does, rather than just talking about the one problem that our prospect wants solved and how our program to help them solve it. So if your prospect say, I need help with building an audience, I'm going to talk about building an audience with that prospect and what my methodology is to help them learn how to build an audience and what it takes, and that my program provides that. I may not go into all the other things that my program provides because it's going to overwhelm them. Okay. It's not what they're looking for. They think their problem is lead generation, building an audience. That's what I'm going to talk about. I'm not going to talk about nurturing an audience or qualifying an audience or selling to an audience, because that's not where they are at. They can only see a little bit, and if you start to overwhelm them with too much, especially if you have so many different offerings, they're going to shut down and they're going to go find somebody else. Okay. Okay. Another reason why people don't buy from you is you're using industry lingo. Okay. So I know, many of you have been certified by these incredible coaching programs, and there's been a lot of industry lingo taught to you. But the people that you want as your clients, you want to be communicating down at a dumb it down fifth grade level. Okay, even if these people are bright, you want to bring it down so they can understand what the program offering is. Okay, so be sure you do that. Another thing is, okay, we talk about being vague, cut the vagueness, be specific. And I'll share something because one of my clients, she's been doing extraordinary. Okay, and she has built an incredible following. She's opened up a group, and within 37 days, she's like over 500 people in there that are her ideal client. All right. And she's providing value, and she's really serving people, and she's getting into Messenger with people. And yet someone will say, what do you do? Okay. Because she hasn't been telling people about her program and what she offers. Okay. She has not taken the time to share. I mean, she's got it all written out, ready to go. She needs to post it so that people can see what you do. And I know for a lot of you, you're scared to put it out there. But how else are you going to attract the client unless they know exactly what your program is all about and what are the results of your program? And the only way to do that, easily, is to write about it. Okay, write about it and then put it out as a post. Okay, and obviously there are about 9 elements you want in there that describes, where people are out currently, what kind of clients you prefer, what are the outcomes, what are some social proof, how to work with you, how to get in contact with you, what are some bonuses, if anything, what's your mechanism. You need to have all that in a post describing the details of your program so people can get a sense, I want to work with her because I want that result. Okay. So be sure, at least once a week, better if you do it twice a week, be telling people how to work with you and what you offer. Okay. The more you do that, and that also, you want to do this also with your email list. Okay. Remember, only less than 20% of people are opening up email lists today on average. If you're above that, hallelujah. But if you're down below in the teens, that's where most people are. So you want to be sure that you're communicating with people at least once a week how to work with you, okay, and what your offer is, what your program is, and flush it out. Okay, you guys, do you have any questions? I don't want to keep everyone because I'm sure everyone is either getting ready for relatives or family, or everyone, the excitement is happening if you have children and you celebrating Christmas. Obviously, we're just coasting along here. I'm going to have this whole house painted in a week, so I don't have a tree up. It would just push me over the edge right now. So yeah, reach out to me if you need help clarifying your message, and I can certainly help you out there. Okay, you guys have a great holiday if you celebrate Christmas, and I'll see you in the group. Bye.